Hello and welcome to another Made with Blender tutorial. This is the first episode of a mini-series I would like to be doing about how to make a low poly-ish house in Blender. So first we're going to start by pressing General, and then we're not going to delete the default cube. Scale 7, and then we can just click up here, camera, control, light, delete, so we don't have to deal with any of those later. We'll deal with rendering and all that animation later. First I want to scale this down a little, make it look more like a house, like around there. Grab Z, bring it up fully, like that. That looks pretty good. Tab 3. Click on the top face. 3 puts you into this little top face. So once you're on 3, Shift S, cursor to selected. That just makes it easier to add a roof. So tab out, Shift A, plane, 7, Alt Z. So that brings us into X-ray mode, so we can see how it's centered. Scale Y. It's like that. Scale Z. Not Z. Scale X. About like that. So now we just have a weird cube roof. Alt Z. Bring us out of X-ray mode. Tab. Maybe scale it down a little. Press this top face, scale that extra down, grab Z. Now it looks like a roof. Ta-da! Another thing what we would like to do with this roof is, so keep it selected, hold down shift click on the house base, Control P object. So now when I move this around, like say I want to rotate it, it moves the roof with it, or I want to grab it, moves the roof with it. The roof can still be manipulated and rotated, but as you can see, if I grab it, you can see a little line pop up from the center of the cube, and that means it's parented. So say I grabbed it up a little, if I clicked on this and moved it, it would still be like that. So I find that handy, and I'll just Control Z to put it back where it was. Another thing I would like to do with the house, just to make it easier and cooler animation, is press Tab, determine where we want the doors on the house to be, and then make a little doorway by using loop cuts. Wait, we're not done with those yet. And then cut it in half. Now what we want to do is press 3, press P once you have those two selected by material. Or no, not by material. P, just click on selection. Then when you press Tab, you can do this. Wait, I did that wrong. Just do them one at a time. So when we animate it, it can be, when the camera, what I want it to be like is when the camera is coming, I want the doors to like open in, like someone has just pushed them open, like the cameraman has just pushed them open, which I think would be a pretty cool effect. We can deal with the origin points later, because see, when I rotate it Z like I would want to, it's like being weird because it's still at the origin, but we can deal with those origin points later. For now, I'm just going to hide those and not have to deal with them. Press hide up here, and then I'm also going to hide the roof, because right now we just want to deal with sculpting in here. So scroll in, kind of just, blah in here, click on it, tab, click on this little plane here from the door, Shift S, cursor to selected, tab out, because if you add an object when it's in this mode, the cube is now part of it. We don't want that, so we're just gonna Control Z, all that. Now, Shift A, out of edit mode, Shift A, add a cube under mesh, scale Z, scale it down to what you think. We're gonna make the bed first. Like, so if you're like, what the heck are we making? We're making the bed first. I'm not just gonna lead you to think like, no, we're gonna make a stairway first things first. No, this is a one-story house. So we're gonna make a bed. Scale Z, so it's like determine your good mattress size, what you would like, kind of. Scale Y, make it like a nice reasonable twin bed size. I kind of want my bed in the corner because, you know, I'm a sucker for storage. So scale grab X, grab Y, grab Y. So there's that. Grab Z, bring it up, tab into edit mode, try to get that little bottom face without E. You know what? Bring that up. We can always adjust it later. So, now that we have that, loop cut where you would like some legs to be. It might take a few tries, but loop cut where you would like some legs to be on this bed. They don't need to be high quality, like, at all, so just, and then 3, so you aren't selecting edges. E, bring it down, make it reasonable. We want realism. Kind of make sure they're the, actually I did that wrong. You want to double select them so they're the same. See, so now they're the same no matter what. Let's do that. No, it's an upside down bed. No, we want that. And make about there. And now I kind of want to make it look like the mattress is laying on the bed. So, kind of extend that a little. Select this here. Kind of make it a nice, like the mattress is laying on it, like a normal mattress. It's not some crazy, just like extend it out a little. We want it to be like even, sort of. Make sure you don't have these selected. You can just shift click to unselect them. Make sure you don't have those selected. It makes it sort of the geometry weird. So then we want these. I forgot to unselect it. Right as I'm telling you to remember to unselect it, what do? Not unselect it. Remember to unselect all of it. Not select, while not selecting more in the process, because that can happen. Where am I? So, we have that. Now, we can extrude a little. Oh my goodness. Now we can extrude it a little. Like that. Ta-da! So I don't think it's done yet. So we can just, I want a pillow on it, so E. And I did say this is low poly. It's not like a high quality anything. So it looks like a pillow is made out of stone or something. But it's not. Just imagine it to be fluffy. And then add this line here for materials later on so we can select the face easier, more easy. Then have that 3. Extrude that up, because you know, like when you have like a nice made bed in like a hotel or something, you get like that like beautiful like puffy like pillow or like blanket. When they turn it, it's nice. So I kind of want to have that like it's just made. And then we have a bed structure. Yay! As you can see, it's a nice, looks like a bed, right? You can tell that's a bed. Looks like a bed. So I think I'm going to stop it there for this tutorial, but you can be sure to check out the next tutorial where I will be going over the same house, but I will be adding a couch and a TV in the next one. Don't forget to save your project. You can do that by either going up to File, Save, or Control S. Remember to save it in a file where it doesn't delete itself. I've had many of my Blender projects delete themselves in a temp file, so do not do that. Make sure you have your own file saved for that, but I think that is about it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out the next one. See you later.